I'm never going to be a pastor. I hate church and I hate people in the church.
Nope, I didn't like them.
To like now, all I do is pour into people.
What just happened?
Oh, I see.
And it was fun because we talked about how much we love one wheeling. It's one of our favorite things to do. Obviously, that was just one of the huge things in connecting with you. Some people probably don't even know what a one wheel is. And I was just thinking as you were talking how much a lot of this journey actually relates to a one wheel. And I was actually kind of thinking this earlier about you before we stepped in here, just kind of like praying over what we would talk about, just your story and all these things. I felt like God kind of showed me this thing, and it's the more you're talking, the more I'm like, oh my gosh. And so I kind of wanted to draw this thing real quick. So for people who don't know what a one wheel is, and it's in its rawest form, it's very basic, right? Like you have literally the board, right? And then you have one wheel, hence the genius name of it. I just picture also when they're like naming the one wheel, I picture all these guys sitting in a room and a caveman walks and is like, one wheel. They're like, Grog just nailed it. And then there's the front foot sensor, the back pad, and then usually like a fender over it or something. And this is like very basic. It's very simple in nature, right? You look at this thing, it's a wheel and it's a board. And to me, I feel like this is a lot of like even what you saw as being your faith journey, what you saw as being Christianity. I believe in God. I go to church. I have a family. I do things to provide, and that's me. But when you look at like the actual brains of the one wheel, what's in that front foot sensor, right? What goes into this part that you step on, right? Is you're literally rolling along the ground, trusting that this thing is going to hold you up. The faith that it takes to get on this and know that it's not your own skill, right? It's not your own balance on the one wheel. You're trusting that board. And again, what looks like a board and a wheel, it's so much more complex when you actually step on the thing and when you let it ride. And I see that so much in you, bro, of like you looked at this thing, you looked at faith, you looked at Christianity, and you're like, yeah, cool, I'm doing that. Like, But when you actually step on and ride the thing and you realize how much is not in your own strength, it's just really beautiful to see God moving. Which, by the way, and we can talk about one wheels for a minute too, and I wanted to pull these up because one wheels, they're really fun to like customize and do different things. I don't know if I've ever showed you any of the ones that we've like made, because we love, with one wheels, you can customize one wheels, you can change out the fenders and the that's all. This is just me nerding out for a minute, but these are kind of fun. So this one, obviously we put the fender on. This is like our little spider glider, we call it. Yeah. It's fun because we usually use like the vinyl cutter. This one, favorite show growing up is Kenan and Kel. This is the Here Goes with the Kenan and Kel thing. This one is Carrie's Dead to Sin. Alive in Christ, which we made, which is fun. This next one, just another cool little stencil, the Trinity thing on the top. This one's fun. This was actually the first one that I did, the little Jesus stencil on it.
We gave that one away.
I know, we did give that one away. And then this is my favorite. I made this one with Bodie from Float Life. You know Bodie.
Yeah.
So me and Bodie designed this one. Wow. The boys love Miles Morales, the Spider-Man, and so we made a little Miles Morales board.
That's awesome.
I thought we'd do something fun. Now that I've drawn this thing, you're gonna customize a one wheel, bro.
Dude, I have no artistic ability.
No, it's fine. We're just gonna like.
Bad,
it doesn't go past kindergarten level.
Yeah, real bad.
Do me a favor. Go ahead and just like grab a marker, and I'm gonna make sure I don't look. 'Cause I want this to be a surprise to me. Go ahead and grab a marker, and then color some part of the one wheel, the fender, the tire.
The last time I colored it.
Being real adult, like, cool. And then you can go ahead and cap that whenever you're done.
So
cool.
good at coloring.
Set that one aside.
Yep.
Grab another color another part, the foot pad, front or back, the rail, I don't even remember what's on there. We have like our own little one wheel design shop now. Josh is designing his own one wheel.
Oh, yeah.
Cool. Throw that one aside then when you're done. Grab another color.
Okay.
Color another part.
Oh, the wheel. So I've never seen this before. Got it.
Cool. How many more colors do you have?
2.
2 more? Grab another color another section of it.
Okay. Got it.
Cool. And then the last color the last part. Are you proud of it?
Oh, dude, it is. looks like a one wheel.
Can I look?
Got it.
Sweet. Can I look?
Yep.
Lovely. I'm gonna take this to a
Dude,
children's.
so pretty. so pretty. Yeah.
Actually, this is crazy.
Yellow shredder.
The yellow shredder. So I hadn't designed a one wheel in a while, so I thought this
Yeah.
would be fun to let you make your own.
Yeah.
Wait, this is what you picked? That's
Mhm.
crazy. Wait a minute. Oh wait. I made one with the boys recently.
What the heck?
That's crazy, dude.
Oh my god.
Wow. Dusty.
Bruh.
Oh my.
That's a nice looking one wheel. Like how many one wheels are back there?
Dude. Forgot who I was sitting with.
Yeah, I know.
What the what?
He's like,
What just happened? And it's like spray painted. It's just like,
he's like, did you quick? When I was painting with my feet.
what was happening?
Just as you,
I knew you were doing something like, I'm going to mix this up.
Doesn't even smell like paint in here.
Wow.
this is the fun part of
The
doing
day in the life of Dustin Tavella.
Yeah.
now.
Makes my head hurt.
We, we just need
Thinking
that.
to myself, like, what did I do? How did I do that?
You did do it, by the way.
I did. Dude, I'm still confused.
We need to go and ride that one wheel too now.
That's right.
Oh.
We'll
Yeah.
take it to Yapoa.
Yeah.
But now that everyone knows what a one wheel is and how it
Yeah.
relates to your life, I'd love to like play a little thing and just kind of show people what
Yeah.
you've built now.
Yeah.
I mean, this thing that literally went from I'm never gonna be a pastor. I hate church and I hate people in the church.
Nope, I didn't like them.
To like now, all I do is pour into people through these crazy one wheels.
I got my. I got my whole city on my shoulders. Go hard for the whole culture. Keep going till it's all over. Keep going, never roll over. Keep cool, maintain composure. You hot, but my game colder. Ice veins in a rare polar. Holding bottles of some cold soda. Eat mine, never drop back. Never running, but stop that. It's go time, it's go time, it's go time. It's go time, it's go time, it's go time. It's go time, it's go time, it's go time. It's go time, it's go time, it's go time. Yeah.
My mind still hurts.
Painted
You
it.
like mind control me
Carrie's
on
like,
that one?
Carrie's like, look at the wheels. Like, who colors the tire? And I was like, I know, but it looks so.
Like, how did you? Oh. I thought to
never picked up
myself,
a
like,
one-wheel
I would never color a yellow tire, but I was like, I'm coloring a tire yellow.
I just want to say the greatest
Wow.
magic trick right now was me picking up this one wheel while sitting down around the mic. You know how heavy these things are. If you've never picked up a one wheel, you should be really impressed
It is
with
me,
my
that's-
bodily strength.
That's right. Swole.
So real quick too, because I do. I actually have I have a card trick that I want to do for you while riding this one wheel at your park. So we'll do that too. But I do want to dive in just a little bit, and we don't have to go too crazy. But now you have this ministry, bro, and there are like you have youth coming out all the time. This thing went from like a barn place property that you didn't want
Yeah.
to young kids flooding into this place. Sometimes just to learn how to ride, sometimes coming in as youth groups, sometimes coming in as families, sometimes just showing up for worship nights.
Yeah.
And I just love how outside of the box this is, because I'm very big on, people think of their spiritual gifts being like, do I lead worship or do I preach? Because if not, I probably don't have a place in the church.
Yeah.
And what I've loved about the magic tricks and stuff like this is it's given me kind of this way to communicate the love of Jesus, or to just create an environment where people can feel loved and seen,
Right.
that is a little bit outside of the box. And sometimes you have to give yourself permission
Right.
to do something that doesn't feel in the box. Like we feel so sometimes enslaved
Right.
to that the premise of church that's in our
Right.
mind. And what I love is that you've created this one wheel park where we've, just heard amazing testimonies from you and from your wife. Some testimonies that are even crazier than the stuff we hear in a lot of churches, right? Which is wild. But again, I think it's that willingness for you guys to show up and to do things God's called you to. So I'd love for you to just dive in a bit on what that looks like, walking with some of these young people, and then maybe like your favorite story from just a young person that's come into One Wheel and has just had their life kind of rocked unexpectedly because they came to ride this crazy machine that probably no one should be standing on ever to now like loving Jesus.
Yeah, yeah. At Yapoa, our team is not collectively one church, one denomination. Intentionally, what we did was we have different churches that we've supported in the past, went at same type. They know who we are or about. Clearly, they know that the things of the Spirit, because my life's been rocked because of it. But I'm not going to shove it down in the sense of making you feel belittled or less or whatever.
Right,
And so
yeah.
I know your background. So what our structure is, if you are a part of our ministry, we ask that you are a part of your local church, that you are giving
Wow.
your money, you're giving your time first, and then out of the overflow after that, then we're available, right?
Amazing.
So
And this is your team. This, as
this
far
is
as your
my
team.
team,
Gotcha.
and my staff. And so there's a lot of people that are like, hey, I love what you're doing. I love adventure too. I'm like, well, what church do you go to? Are you actively a part of it? And we go down that road. So
That's cool.
our goal is
Which is a
to-
frustration for you,
Yeah,
honestly.
yeah.
I shouldn't say frustration. It's
No,
an
it is.
inconvenience for you.
Inconvenience and frustration.
But to
Yeah.
create health,
Yeah.
which I think is like also one of those things that is just a mark of maturity, where kingdom is first, which is which says this might not be the most easy way to do things, but if it's what's going to honor families, honor pastors, honor churches, honor communities, then I guess we'll just do what's inconvenient. And I love that. I think it's important.
If you go into that ownership mentality, not the steward mentality, you think about what you don't have and not what you do have, and you miss the perspective. But the whole point is that we want to bring in and we want to awaken, and then we want to equip, and then we want to send out. We don't want to get stuck in. I got really annoyed as a youth pastor that I throw this banging event. Like, if you're a youth pastor, you know how to throw a party, you know how to have a good time, right? And you can bring people in. That's what we do as youth pastors. We bring these young kids in. But every kid that would come in, we're all saved. And I'm like,
Yeah.
let's do an event. Bring all your unsaved kids. There'd be tons of kids there, but they're kids from other churches. And I
Yeah.
got so annoyed. I'm like, bring your unsaved kids here. And this just wasn't happening. And so the heart behind Yapoa is we want to be that place that maybe you are really angry at the church. Maybe
Wow.
there's been some things that happened to you in the thought of a church or a pastor, or you've seen things and you've had a misunderstanding of what church is. And I love the church. But I love the church for what the church is. The church isn't this building or this individual. And there's the reason why the church is broken, the reason why there's pain in the church is because we're in the church.
Right.
Right? There's no perfect church. Nobody's got it 100%
Right.
right.
Yeah.
And so showing them like, hey, we can be on a field, on a wakeboard cable park, on a one wheel, on a drifter trike, whatever. And we can still experience God in this
Yeah.
moment.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying that's ever a replacement for the church. I'm saying that you can experience God outside the four walls of the church.
Right.
But the goal is that you come in and the Spirit of God gets a hold of you and you realize that it's a relational God, not this religion. And Jefferson Bethke is an amazing individual, and he did the legendary video of why I hate religion.
Oh,
love
yeah.
Jesus. And I recently got to talk to him a little bit about that and what his life has done from that. It's been amazing. But that's really the pivot. Like,
Yeah.
I began to say I hate the church, and now I really don't like even saying that anymore because I never hated the church. I hated
Right.
religion.
Right.
And religion has a very good, there's a structure, there's a form to it, and it can be a beautiful thing. But when it's manipulated, because the disgusting part about my testimony was I was a manipulator. I'm an operator, right? So in the sense of like, I know what you need to hear from me to be accepted by you, right?
Yeah.
I would wear the 116 shirt, or I would speak the right thing, or I would know the churchhanese to fit in the situation, or I'd throw my hands up to worship because that girl is really hot and I want her to look at me.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And it was all about, it was this narcissistic gospel.
Yeah.
And so back to the structure of Yapoa is that we want people to fall in love with Jesus because he simply loves us and wants a relationship with us, and he's so gentle. He's not going to rip us through, force us to do things. He's not going to slam the door, or he does, but he's not going to open the doors so we don't have to take the steps. So there's this relationship that he wants, as you said, those dotted lines, that X. It's really, really cool when we hear about God's word. It's going to be amazing when we get to heaven.
Yeah.
But that's the end.
Right,
Like,
right.
The reason that the Bible is here and the gospel is here is because it's life here.
Yeah.
How to live now, not
Yeah.
just then.
Right.
And so religion teaches us to like get good, get your belt on, so you're not going to hell. And,
Well,
and
again,
then-
the appearance and the behavior.
Just
And what
that.
you're saying, what you're making room for is for people to be honest, for people to ask questions, to
Right.
have freedom to
Right.
lean into their struggle.
Yeah.